Hey, everybody. We are in front of the mic with the Beyond the Books podcast, brought to you by accountingdepartment.com. I'm your host, Kevin Drye, and today we're going to be joined by the Mike DeFusco of accountingdepartment.com to talk about our brand new podcast, Beyond the Books. Mike, how are you doing today?
I'm doing good. Happy to be here.
Yeah, nice. Very good. So, very excited to be rolling this out. When we were approached by it, we were super pumped, decided to take on that opportunity. As a kind, basically we could start a podcast about accounting and bookkeeping, but we're a little bit more than that. We it is what we do, but it's not who we are. So here we are to dive a little bit deeper, go beyond those books with you guys, and to give listeners an inside look into the strong company culture. We're very family first focused. Also, our incredible work environment that ADC has established over the years since 2004. We've been doing this a long time and feel like we're really pioneering just a really good positive work culture and would love to share that with the world. So we do want to share our knowledge, our experience so that others can benefit and even implement some of these things into their own lives and workplaces. Um, Very exciting time here at ADC. So excited to share this with the rest of the world. So I guess I'll just kind of start off with a little bit of my personal and professional background. Who is this crazy guy talking to us? So it's basically I've been a recruiter for about 9 years now. I've been with accountingdepartment.com for about a little over a year now, and it's been super awesome. I've really enjoyed my time here. And basically, I've made the switch from being a staffing agency recruiter to a corporate recruiter. And it's one thing that I've always wanted to be part of is a company that aligns with my values and what I want for our employees and everything. And it's so great to just be able to share such a positive message with all of the candidates that I'm in contact with. And whenever we do bring someone new onto the team, how excited they are to be part of something bigger, something where they feel truly valued. And so that's something that's always been important to me and never felt like I had before I got with ADC. It was always, I had some okay jobs that I could offer people and they, could pay the bills and everything. But ADC truly is a really good community. And I love as a recruiter being able to bring people into that fold and become part of our team, part of our family here. So Mike, who are you? How did you get here?
So, I previously worked in accounting. I have an accounting degree, but as I worked in accounting and I worked for different companies, I started gravitating towards the marketing world. And after a few years, I took a jump into it. Further down the line, I found myself here in the marketing department at ADC, who is a client accounting service provider. So to me, it kind of seemed like the perfect fit. I have the accounting degree, but then the marketing experience, and you put them together, and here we are. So I handle a lot of the forward facing content on our social media channels, our blogs, and we do stuff with events and things like that. But then outside of work, I do a lot of video stuff and I'm big on like social media, but in the automotive and racing landscape. So my hobby and my career kind of share that multimedia and marketing aspect. So it just having the opportunity to do something like this is awesome. And it's pretty much right up my alley.
Yeah, yeah, love it. Glad to have you on board too. Like it's been really cool getting to I love getting to work with people from different departments here too and getting to know people. It's been great getting to know you, just gearing up for this adventure of Beyond the Books podcast and being able to share that with everybody I think is really cool. So I guess how did the Beyond the Books podcast idea even come about? Because you don't see a lot of companies doing this.
Yeah, so I was approached by Andrea Bocard, the marketing director, and Lisa Archetti, the human resources director here at ADC. And they asked us to team up and put together a podcast that really highlights the company culture here at ADC. So naturally, you and I took that opportunity. We ran with it. Here we are. We're doing it. And like you just mentioned, it gives such like working from home and being on Zoom, you get the chance to talk to people here and there in like larger meetings, but having an opportunity to work with someone in another department within the company and work on something like a project this big really is an awesome opportunity. And it just, you get to know somebody new within the company.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. So, here we have a very diverse team. People come from a lot of different backgrounds. I know some, like a lot of the accountants that I've hired over the years, a lot of the bookkeepers, some of them have come from outsourced bookkeeping, which is, very similar to, what we do. Some people have come from more corporate accounting. It's really neat to just different states too, different backgrounds, different personalities. So we are really kind of a melting pot, which is awesome. We have different, obviously different departments as well, like, marketing department, HR department, we have implementation, we have a little bit of everything, administrative. So I mean, we have a very diverse team, and being able to do something like this in-house, really, having that team gave us that opportunity. So very excited to work with the different types of people, talking about the different things that we do and everything. I know we work with a lot of different groups. So what are some things that this podcast is going to be going over?
Yeah, so I mean, we have people here from different states that live different lifestyles, different places in the US, whatever it may be. We have people like me that grew up in a city, and then we have people that grew up on ranches out in the Midwest. So we are going to bring so many stories and experiences from these people within our company to light with this podcast, because we want to share how ADC has had an impact on these people's lives. And we do other things such as summer challenges, clubs, fantasy sports, all kinds of things that our company has such a strong focus on, that we want to share with you, because it might be something that you can implement in your life or you can implement within your company, because ADC truly has something that's unique when it comes down to it. A
Yeah.
work-life balance, a family first focus that in my experience has been unmatched.
Oh, definitely. Yeah, I've heard a lot of companies, maybe they don't know how to bring it to life more, but they preach a big work-life balance, being family first, all those things. But it goes beyond just saying it. ADC is definitely a company that does walk the walk, and
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
I think a lot of us are very just happy, excited to be part of this. So I mean, like you had mentioned, we work with a lot of different diverse groups. Like we work with a lot of military spouses. They live a different lifestyle than we do, where maybe they have to, move every few years from being restationed. We're very much in debt to our, military and military spouse, love those people. So, it helps that they don't have to go on a whole job search, every time they do have to move. So that kind of eliminates that from being able to work remotely. Also, we work with just, people come from all different walks of life. So it's just really cool to, meet some different people. So yeah, but yeah, very excited to get this journey going and, see where it goes, and, get into, all these different things that we do to make ADC special. So,
Yeah,
I'm
I
excited to be a
agree.
part of it.
Definitely.
Yeah.
It's nice to be able to bring these things to light, because I feel like people think that the company people have a misunderstanding of what company culture is, because not that many companies actually do it well. And
Yeah.
ADC is a good example on someone that does it well. So we definitely want to get that word out there and share it with everybody.
Yeah, yeah, I know whenever I tell friends about us and everything, they're like, "Well, you get to work with them every day." And I'm like, "Yeah, like it's I plan on working here the next however long it takes me to retire, 30 something years." So yeah, very excited. But yeah, I guess, with all that, I think it's, time to wrap up the episode. We just wanted to give you guys a nice introduction to Beyond the Books, the podcast, the brand new ADC podcast. Um, and welcome you to that, brought to you by accountingdepartment.com. I'm Kevin Drye,
Mike Tefusco,
and we'll
and we'll ADC you
ADC
later.
you later.